What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys today how to install a temperature gauge and sensor to an air-cooled scooter. I'm going to tell you why you need this. So if you've got an air-cooled scooter and you run a temperature gauge, it can really help you dial in where your main jet's supposed to be, whether it's too rich or too lean. A temperature gauge should help you figure that out and help you get it perfect. Now these are relatively easy to install, but I definitely had to modify mine a little bit, which you're going to see in this video. But you should be able to make one of these work on your scooter without having too many problems. So I'm just removing the spark plug HT lead, and now I'm going to remove the spark plug because that's where the temperature sensor goes. It goes onto the end of your spark plug. But in order to do this, you need to remove the crush washer that's already on the spark plug, because this little copper sensor is going to replace that crush washer and create the seal between the spark plug and the cylinder head. Once you've removed this crush washer off of the spark plug, you can then install the temperature sensor. So I'm just removing the plastic shroud that covers the cylinder, and we can start looking at how to get this temperature sensor put in place. Unfortunately, the sensor's not a direct fit. It's going to struggle to squeeze in there and get on the spark plug, but then also between the fins on the cylinder head. So I had to cut it down a little bit with the Dremel, which you'll see in this next clip. And even that wasn't enough modification. It still just wouldn't quite go in how I wanted it to, which you can see sort of in this clip here. And I had to just drill a bit more of another hole and move the sensor further down towards the spark plug a bit more. So here you can see the temperature is 102 degrees Fahrenheit and it's starting to go up. Ignore the fact that it's flashing and the RPM readings are not accurate because I haven't hooked up the RPM wire, but it is nice to know that this gauge does come with an RPM signal as well as a temperature sensor. So now I just need to put the wires behind the plastic and run the gauge up to somewhere near the handlebars. And then before I put everything back together, I'm just checking to make sure that all my LED lights are still working, because if something's left unplugged or a wire's come loose, it's going to be annoying to have to take the plastics back off to fix this. And now I'm going to use some double-sided sticky tape made by Gorilla to hold the gauge in place. I've used this on my license plate on my cars and on this scooter, and it's always done a really good job of holding things on. Now it's time to talk temperatures. What kind of temperatures should we be seeing from this gauge? On YouTube, you've got Scooter Swap Shop and Mop Boys, and they both say that around 350 degrees Fahrenheit is a good place for your engine temperatures to be at for ultimate performance and safe running. But as you can see here, the temperature gauge is only at 187 degrees after I've been riding the bike a little bit. It was never really getting above 190 degrees Fahrenheit no matter how long I was riding, so I'm not sure if there's an issue with the gauge or if this bike just doesn't get very hot. But I even changed the jetting from 108 main jet down to 100 main jet, and the bike was still only hitting 190 degrees Fahrenheit. I even tried using a temperature gun on the exhaust, which was only reading 200 degrees Fahrenheit, so I think the engine is getting around those temperatures. But I might try a different gauge and just see if I get any different results. But this is definitely something we're going to have to circle back to, because I thought this was going to be the biggest help in tuning my bike, and now it seems like it's not helping me at all. Who knows, maybe I just need to drop the main jet a little bit more and the engine temperatures will rise quite drastically, so we can definitely try that out. But like I say, I don't want to run the risk of running this thing too lean and ruining my engine just to try and get this temperature gauge to give me some accurate readings. As always, I'm going to be dropping another video today, so go and check that out. And if you like the content, hit that repost button, like it, share it. Check out the YouTube and Instagram if you're not already watching the video there. Thanks for the support, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.